This is a quick demo of using the SRM commandlets with PowerCLI and some custom functions. First, let's see what we're working with. I'll show you the inventory. We have a replication server. This is a placeholder VM from an incoming replication. And then in finance and human resources, we have a few virtual machines. Finance, we have a couple, web server 1 and 2, and in HR, we have web server 3. Let's have a look at our site recovery manager installation. We have 3 protection groups. So here you can see the finance, we only have 1 virtual machine protected, web server 2. And in the other outgoing protection group, we have web server 3. And in the incoming protection group, another web server. So as we can see, we need to have we're missing a virtual machine here. So let's see how we can fix that. So just to validate, we were expecting this web server 1, and it's not listed here. Let's refresh that. Yep, definitely not there. Let's switch over to our PowerCLI. So I'm going to show you some custom functions with PowerCLI. The first thing though, we're going to just check using the standard PowerCLI functions that we can retrieve a virtual machine. We'll just specify the name. So you can see I'm connected to the vCenter already, able to query that. I'm also logged into both SRM servers using the new SRM commandlets. Because I'll be automating the protection of this virtual machine, I need to be logged into both the protected and recovery sites. Let's use one of the new functions I've developed. This is called getProtectionGroup. We're going to specify the name of the protection group that we're interested in. So here is the finance PG. We'll just check we can get a reference to that. And you can see we've been able to find it, and we've got a managed objects reference to the protection group that we're interested in. Now we'll save a reference to that. Just put it in a variable called PG, because we're going to use this reference to the protection group later. And now I'm going to use another custom function. So the 2 custom functions are getProtectionGroup that we're using here, and the other one that I'll be using is called protectVM. So the protectVM will basically take in 2 options. So first we need the reference to the VM. We can just use a standard getVM commandlet to get that. And then we're going to pipeline that to the protectVM function and specify the protection group as one of the parameters. So protectVM takes the protection group as a parameter, and also takes in the virtual machine, either as a parameter or in this case we're piping it in. So we'll kick this off, and then we'll switch over to our SRM user interface to see what's happening. And you can see we're already starting to protect this virtual machine. It's going through the process here. So any second now it should, with protection status OK. And there it is. And you can see, we've had the default mappings applied, the recovery folder, the recovery resource pool. So those top level mappings that we've defined within SRM are in place. This is a result in PowerCLI of the protection task. We return that as the output of protectVM. You see we record the state here, and this was successful. If there was an error, this would flag an error in that state there.